Fishing is not always an easy business. Sometimes you have to go to really far-flung places and face incredibly frightening experiences. But those fishermen really believe in what they do. They are passionate about trying to get the best quality out of the waters to bring back to the shore. Ultimately, it's all about being where the best fish are.
Direct Seafoods is Britain's largest fresh fish supplier. We cherish the strong bonds we have developed with our international suppliers who sail in the harshest of waters to bring us a huge range of fish. However, at the core of our policy of providing the best quality, freshest fish on the market is our presence at every major port in the UK. This morning, we're in sunny Brixham, South Devon, where Les, our local buyer, is giving last night's catch his expert eye.
We're at Brixham Fish Market and we come down every day and get the best price, best quality fish. Really good red mullet, good quality, nice scales on. The benefit we get is we're buying fish straight off the auction, so we're getting the best possible price and the best quality. That's the real benefit, and you can see what you're actually buying. I've been here all my life, and I feel passionate about working here and working for the company because it's just something that I've always done. I've born and bred here, and sorry, bear with me a second. I've got to get some bass, so I'll have to go.
As the auction gets underway, I'm going to stand back and watch while Les negotiates the best prices for some really stunning fish.
I'll get 8 too many of them now. 8.10. 8.10 by boat. It's lovely fish. 8.20. Yeah. 8.20 by 8.50 by boat. It's 8.60. Yeah. 8.670. 70 Les.
Just one, please.
One box for the Gordons. Lovely Gordons. 6 in a piece left.
I mean, we've got some restaurants that will take, you know, anything from sardines right up until the most expensive sea bass or turbot, but they'll find some way of using it as long as the quality's right, and that's what we're really looking for. We're working with our colleagues down here in Devon.
The fish is now transported 5 miles to our local processing plant, where it is prepared for our customers' exacting requirements.
Nick, these look great. Where are these going now?
Well, they're off to Honiton for tomorrow.
Lovely, and they're all scaled and pinned, all ready to eat?
All fully prepped, ready to go.
Perfect, isn't it?
I started the business in 1981. It's been my passion. I've lived and breathed and slept it for 25 odd years. It's all I know. It's what I love to do. Lucky, as you can see, these are the fish that we bought off the market earlier.
Yeah, they're absolutely beautiful, these. I mean, this is just what we'll be looking for actually Jason Atherton at Mays, one of Gordon Ramsay's restaurants.
They're perfect fish. They're scaled on and, you know, nice, beautiful red eyes and you know, no brown on the belly at all. You wouldn't get a better red mullet than that.
Absolutely right.
At Direct Seafoods, we constantly strive to source responsibly and to both promote and develop sustainable sources.
And of course, the other bits and pieces that make up the fish we get off the market.
Yeah, so you got your snappers there from Sri Lanka.
Yeah, which came in this morning. And,
well, beautiful stone bass. Obviously, this is a farm fish. It's getting more and more popular with the chefs as an alternative to wild bass. Nowadays, with the sustainability issues around, this is a sort of perfect replacement, isn't it? For sort of
great tasting
and it's really good to educate the chefs and get them to understand that there are new products around, that, you know, there are new things for people to try. As part of our ongoing endeavour to bring sustainability to the fore, we are working very hard with the Marine Stewardship Council to develop our chain of custody right through the whole organisation.
As the orders are packed and shipped, I caught up with Mark Hicks, renowned London chef and owner of Dorset's fish restaurant, Hicks Oyster and Fish House, and his new London restaurant, Hicks Oyster and Chop House. Direct Seafood supplies both his restaurants, and I've worked with Mark for many years now.
So this story, Mark, came up from Brixham. The freshness is something that's for you is like
you can really tell, can't you? Look at the eyes, and you know, it's still nice and slimy.
And green and
yeah,
that green hue on.
I think if you're used to working with nice fresh fish all the time, you know, there's just nothing better, and you kind of know. So all I'm going to do with this is, you know, and I think at home as well, this is great, is some salt and pepper, some olive oil on the tray, and then I'm just going to score it a few times. And I'm going to use rosemary from the garden. It doesn't overpower it, it kind of just burns a little bit.
Seeps through into the...
But you can use, you know, you could use all sorts of stuff like marjoram or whatever. That's not really that overpowering a flavour.
And it's as simple as that, is it? So when you've got a really fresh fish, that's all you need to do is just whack it in the oven.
Imagine that.
Bit of salt and pepper.
Plonked in the middle of the table, a few nice salads.
It's a star dish. Let's go.
So that's going to go in a really hot oven. Now, I'd recommend as hot an oven as possible when you're cooking something like that.
So that's straight off the boat, the next day, just straight on a plate.
Exactly.
So
next thing is scallops.
Some lovely scallops.
You see so many bad scallops in shops, you know, that have been soaked to death and
full of water.
But a really fresh scallop, you know, there's nothing better. But you've got to buy these things when they're really snapping, haven't you?
Snapping at you.
So what I'm going to do with this one is we're going to eat this raw. Sometimes you really need to give these a bit of a wash, but look at that. I mean, there's no sand
pristine,
in there. These have been
that's a
nicely dived.
Dived scallop from Orkney Isles.
Yeah. And the great thing with diving is it doesn't wreck the seabeds. They can select the scallops.
They can select the best ones.
So I'm going to give it a really brief wash. We're going to eat this one raw. I think my cats would probably quite like.
That's wonderful, Mark. Thank you.
Amazing.
Amazing flavours. And that is really down to the freshness of being able to get it the day after it's landed, isn't it?
So, John Joy.
Look at that.
Simple, eh?
I think the poor beast was only swimming a couple of days ago.
So that, you know, just on the table with some olive oil, rosemary.
It's like the sea on the plate, isn't it? Fresh and wonderful. Direct Seafoods works because the people involved are passionate about what they do. We believe that we succeed in bringing the best and the freshest fish to our customers.